Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Bobby Drives. So today I've got another car I'm going to be reviewing, and it is a Mercedes-Benz CLA 220 diesel AMG spec, and also the orange edition, which I'll be going through with you in a second. So this being a CLA, it's actually from the A-Class family, which actually stands for Coupe Light A-Class. I don't know, but yeah, apparently it's from the A-Class group. And talking about the orange edition, so there's only a handful. Well, I say handful, there's about 750 which are made in the UK. So even though it's only a CLA, these particular ones are actually really rare to get hold of. Buying this brand new with all its extras came up at £41,000. I did have a quick look just now, and with this sort of spec you can actually pick them up for around 25,000. If it isn't the orange edition and you're looking just for a normal CLA, you can pick them up from as little as 16 grand. But it just shows that this one being the orange edition, cheapest one I saw was 25 grand, so it's actually holding its price quite well. So guys, I thought I'd give you a tour from the outside. Let's go around. Sorry about my shadow, the sun's dropping, so there's not much I can do about that. But yeah, it's a CLA 220 diesel. It is black, inside it's half leathers with half suede seats, which I'll show you. Let's go and look around the back. Nice thing is, which I'm going to say, this has actually got real exhausts, and not one, but actually two. Now, if you did watch any of my other videos, some Mercedes don't actually have real exhaust. They're like a fake cover. If you do get a big powerful engine, they will come with a exhaust, but I'm surprised this being a C220, which is actually a 2.1 litre. Normally they don't have exhaust, but I suppose on the orange edition, they've made something good out of it. So I'll show you the extras of the orange edition. So starting with, you do have 18-inch AMG wheels. They've actually got the stamp right down there, if you can see. So these are 18-inch, not that special, but it's because they actually are sprayed black, and you do get the orange line which goes all the way around. So that's one of the extras of the orange edition. You get a nice little orange strip right at the bottom of your front bumper, making it a little bit more sporty. The lights are awesome, which I've gone through with many Mercs. They're daytime LED running lights, down lights, but what's really nice, around the bulb, you'll see there's a orange hoop, another feature of the orange edition. So let's go around to the rear. You'll see it's got a strip of orange again. So there's not much drastic differences with the orange edition. It's just like some extras that you have some outside. If you do look inside though, what's really nice, I like the seats. The seats have got these stripes which go all the way down. In some ways, it actually looks like the 1970s. It's quite retro, but very sporty. You've got nice stitching, which is all orange, which goes around, and that also is followed on the dashboard. And that goes all the way around. So quite a nice cabin. We'll have a look inside in a second. Guys, I've mentioned this before. Unfortunately, they are fake again. These are side air vents which passes air through, but they're just plastic in this case. However, if I take you to the front, and I'm really surprised by this, you can actually see they go somewhere. So the air which comes through this inlet actually does come through, and normally they are directed to go to the brakes, so then they'll cool down the brakes, meaning they're a bit more efficient when you slam on them. So a few figures that we'll go through. So even though it's a CLA 220, it's actually a 2.1 litre. It is a diesel and it's turboed. It comes with 170 brake horsepower, 258 pounds of torque. It will get you 0 to 60 in 8.2 seconds and a top speed of 143 miles an hour. Best thing about it, combined fuel on this is still 58 miles per gallon. So quite good, I'd say. Another thing I like, so it's in the name, being a CLA, it's a coupe light A-class. Being a coupe, when you open these doors, they actually are pillarless, so you've got no frame around the window. So if the windows are dropped, it actually feels like it's a coupe, even though it's got 4 doors. It's the same with the rear again. If you drop the windows, you've got no frame. So it's really nice, gives out almost coupe sort of feel. Now it's still quite bright outside, but I do like it when you enter the car. These Mercedes-Benz side sills are actually illuminated, so I don't know if you can just see, they are actually illuminated. So at night time, really nice feature. One thing I'm a fan of is actually the bonnet. Now those grills or lines which come down the bonnet are really noticeable in this shape, and I don't know why, if it's because it's black and the sun's out, but I don't know if you guys can see it that well on the camera, but the bonnet, just these lines here, it really stands out in this car. I like that. So guys, let's have a look inside. Very typical Mercedes, good build, good quality. I like how it's ultra modern, but these are like from the 300 SL or the 500 SEL from like the 1990s. So it's like a retro afterfit, which looks really decent in this car. Let me just start this up. Just gonna move this around. Now, even the dials I really like. I think the dials are really sporty. So it is an extra in the orange edition that these are silver and somewhat sporty. I love the red needles. The red needles do come in AMGs anyway. But yeah, I really like that. I think it's quite nice. In the middle, you have your infotainment system. So radio, media, satellite navigation, telephone. You've got your Bluetooth preparation for your music, for your telephone calls. You've got heated seats. This is to go from sports to eco to comfort, for your start-stop settings and your parking sensors. Then you've got your dual climate controls down here, some storage. Nice cabin. Let me just get back out so you can have a look from inside again. So those are the seats. Very, very sporty. Oops, sorry about the camera there. The seats are manual seats, however you have got lumbar support, so this will pump air into the back of your seat or towards your bum. So for long drives, that's actually really good. Love the sports pedals, and you've got your usual buttons here to control your lights, and that is your handbrake, which is electronic. You don't have those manual ones as we would do in the back in the day. So that's the inside of the car. Oh, one thing I'd point out, you do have a lovely sunroof. It is a panoramic one, so if you just open them up, it will open up, and this is the view from outside. So I can control the infotainment system with this round knob. So if I go up to the screen, it simply lets me choose between the radio stations, and then I'd have to go down there to put sat nav or telephone. From the driver's side, I can control all 4 windows. They've got the soft touch, which will bring the window down a little bit, or if I press it hard, it will bring it all down. But let's bring that back up. You've got electric mirrors. You've also got folding mirrors. So if I press this button, the mirrors will fold in. Press it again, mirrors open up. So that's quite standard, and to lock your back windows if you've got children in the back, and to lock the seats. Steering wheel's very nice, typical Mercedes, really good quality, nice and sturdy. You've got your buttons here for your infotainment system, your telephone calls, your music. You do have your paddle shifts up here. Your lever for your gears is actually here by the steering wheel, so it's nice how it's all kept in one place. But yeah, nice steering wheel and a nice instrument cluster, as I mentioned before. Another extra in this Mercedes, you'll see up here you've got an SOS button. So if you do get stuck in the middle of nowhere, or if you do break down, you just press this flap down. There's a red button in there. If you press that, that would take you through to Mercedes-Benz emergency response team. So it's quite nice that even if your phone's battery's died out, you've got no reception, you've always got this which will help you. So really cool safety feature. In the rear, it's the same again. I really like these seats. So these seats are actually half leather, half suede. Now, a lot of people would want to just get full leather seats, but believe it or not, in this car to get the suede is actually an extra. The back will fit 3 people quite comfortably, could get a little bit tight, but the front 2 seats, they do take up quite a bit of space, being like almost like Recaro seats, very sporty. Now, unfortunately, I haven't taken a video of me driving the car. I drove all the way here, it was about a 20-mile journey, and I've got to do the same back. But just to let you guys know, it's a great drive. It's typical Mercedes, so really comfortable, takes the bumps really well. When you put Sports Plus, it does really stiffen up, suspension gets stiff, steering wheel gets heavier, and your throttle's more responsive. So from a driving aspect, great car to drive. Just unfortunately, I haven't done an inside video of it. But yeah, thumbs up for me in terms of driving. So guys, that brings us to the end of my review. I hope you really like the car. I think the car's really nice. Being a CLA 220 with the night pack, it does set off. It's got really nice road presence. It holds its price really well. So thumbs up for me. I think a good car. Personally, the only thing I would like, I'd have a little bit more power. So I may consider going for an upgrade, which would be the CLA 350. It just gives you a bit more power. If you're not bothered about speed and you just want the looks and really good fuel efficiency, this is a car for you. It's a great buy. Like I said, brand new, they were 41,000. You can pick them up as a little 16,000. But the cheapest one I saw with the orange edition was going for around 25, 26. But yeah, I hope you really liked the video. I'm going to get some more out, so please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, the likes button, share, follow me on Bobby Drives. Any support will be much appreciated, and some more videos will be coming out soon, so keep an eye out. See ya.